Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has the missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50/50. Tickets on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight and now flex. Alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed this morning. I got questions. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Smash my like button. Share my video. Share my video. Share my video. We are our own algorithm. And Miguel's going to be real upset this morning. He was upset last night. He was upset yesterday. He was upset with the general goofing up his connection. I'm looking at my connection. It's real low. All of my equipment is right here on top of my desktop. So I don't know why it's low. It was goofing on Champside's thing yesterday. It was ridiculous. It was weird. But this is what Miguel does. Miguel is an entity. It's not necessarily a person. Miguel's a representation of a group of people that don't like when we tell the truth, when we expose the discrimination in the sport of boxing, the contradicting the behavior, the racist behavior, and the foolery. So Miguel's going to be on full blast today. So you just watch out. You know, when my signal starts acting funky, you already know.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
It's okay. You ain't going to stop this. So let's do this roll call because I got questions. Rick Blackwell, Dal Anderson, Bionic Prince, Stormy B-Man in the building, Anwar Willis, K-Rod, Coach Hudson in the building, Brother Code, 88 Sports Talk, Jalen Hudson, Mind of Mansa Musa, my fan, what's good? Derek Gaines, the legend, salute. Son of Tank, Angel, my brother, what's going on? Stephen X, LBZ, No Buck, Dancing Aloud, go subscribe to my fam right there. Hell yeah. DB Martha Track, Ob Jones, Aaron Butler, Kevin Dunbar, Delano, Eric Jordan, salute, brother. Tiago Rose. Let's get to it. So now, everybody crazy now, right? It's weird, man. Devin Haney was supposed to be the one who's depressed. Devin Haney will never be the same again. Devin Haney needs to retire. Devin Haney's a sore loser. Meanwhile, Oscar De La Hoya just told Ryan, take a break until next year. And this clown, Teofimo, is ducking the $11 million and allegedly flirting with the PBC and doesn't want to fight Devin because it's boring. Never mind that it's worth $11 million to you because it's boring. This is what Oscar is doing. You support this move. Devin Haney is calling Tio a duck. More like Tio is smart not to fight a runner who has less fan than Diddy does. Guess what? The only thing that's made up in this meme is Tio turning into that model with the bra on. Everything else is real. Yes, Oscar De La Hoya got caught in fishnets with that hat on. That's real. You need to keep Diddy's name out your mouth because I know you want to put something in it.
Whoa! Go!
And that's not a joke. Him and B-Hop probably been to the bathroom several times. Isaiah, what up? And we live in a world where you guys hate a fighter so much that you disregard boxing. Tio is a duck. Don't take my word for it. Go over to his best friend's page and listen to what he said. And I'm not name dropping just for the sake of talking bad or starting beef, but Punch Drunk said that his man was a duck. He said that. He said, if you don't take this fight, it's a duck. Hey, man, go listen to him if you don't like what I have to say. You already know I don't like Teofimo Lopez, but go listen to someone who has a relationship with them. Go listen to someone who's friends with them. We were waiting for him to pull up on Blue Blood. Why? I'm like, well, I want to see how Punch Drunk defends this, bro, because I'm talking boxing here. Y'all could talk this race shit all you want. But with that aside, are they having a fight? The answer is no. And that's probably why he didn't pull up on him. You can't defend this. If you're a boxing supporter, you can't defend this. I've never seen, until we got to this new era of boxers, I've never seen a fan base justify their fighter if their fighter's the more popular guy. I've never seen them defend why they don't fight their contemporaries because they don't like their rivals' style. I've never seen that. Oh, yo, he don't sell enough. I've never seen this. Shakira, salute, Queen. Cedric, Judah, what up? Rod Neal, salute. I've never seen this. This is why I don't identify with any of it. This is how ridiculous it's gotten. When I let that stalking homosexual kid from Queens, and I let him on the panel, I said, all right, brother, what's wrong? And he started talking about everything. He just wanted to talk to me. But he thought he could get on here and defend Tank. You know why? Because these bigger channels, when they defend Tank, you know what they talk about? What he doesn't need to do. Because he has this big support system and he has money. And I said, well, the money's out the window. Because Turkey got into this and now everybody got money. And they don't need Tank to make the money. In fact, they're making more money fighting under Turkey out of Sheik than they do fighting Tank. Then he thought he could say, oh, well, Tank's the boss. He don't have to bend the knee. I beg to differ. Turkey offered this fool $11 million up front to fight Devin. Ryan Garcia was given $2.5 up front to fight Tank. The rest of his money was on the back end. And that business model is not working anymore. It was okay for its time. And I'm not firing shots at Al Heyman. It was a brilliant plan. He showed fighters, hey man, there's money on the table. And when you fighting, but this is prior to Turkey, there's like, yo, you are entitled to all of this money on the back end. You might not know it. And that's why everyone flocked to Al Heyman, and salute to Al Heyman for that. But no one saw Turkey breaking into the sport of boxing, and he did. Forget that back-end money. Forget getting every last dime for it taking you 2 years or 3 years. No. Forget counting pay-per-views and everything else. I'm going to cut you a check up front. That's what happened. Padley got retired out. Come fight Shakur. He said, I don't know. You know, I got to work, my family, and boxing's good, and you're good to me, Turkey, but you know, I have a business. I'm an electrician, and he says, yo, I don't know what he gave him. I'm just going to throw money out there. I'm just going to throw some money out there. I'm going to throw a number. I'll just give you about 10 million pounds. I don't know what he gave him, but I'm just throwing it out there. That's what I would need to retire and be comfortable. No problem. You got to work, man. Forget your job. Come fight for me full time. You'll have a full camp next camp, but just fight this kid. You never know what can happen. I don't know, Turkey. You know, I have a job. You know, I have a family. You know, I'll give you 2 million. I'll give you 6 million pounds, and you can retire. And Josh Padley's now retired. Now, why am I pointing that out? Who in this chat even knew who the hell Josh Padley was prior to that? And how much money did he make? And how much money was he given? Now, watch this. Is anybody questioning Josh Padley's worth? Is anybody, all of you, any of you doing that? Y'all good to say what a black fighter is worth and what he's not worth? Josh Padley had a day job, and Turkey Al-Sheikh retired him after a loss. And there's no guarantee he wins his next fight. None of you did videos and said, hey, man, I like Josh Padley, but Turkey gave him what to retire him? He ain't worth that. None of you said that. All you know is that the man was an electrician. And if electricians by trade in America are not broke, every electrician that I know, they making 6 figures. And they're well-kept people. Gotta be the same in the UK. The man's retired. I'm sure he crunched the numbers and say, man, this man is cutting me a check that I don't have to do another wire in my life. Baby, we retired. And this is after a loss to Shakur, y'all. And none of you question that. Because y'all well trained. If that was any black fighter coming in on short notice that he wasn't checking for, and Turkey said, no, you know what? Let me retire you. There'll be some knuckle dragger that would have had a problem with it. I don't know, man. He got obliterated by Shakur. I mean, why is he, you know, I don't know why Turkey. That's what I'm saying. Turkey throwing money away. He has money to throw away. Why are you worried about him throwing money away? Just go get it. Go get it until it runs out. If you think it's going to run out, go get it. Why are you questioning where the bread come from? You know what y'all sound out? Y'all sound like Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. 50 million. Deontay says, okay. A couple of days later, check your email. And then you clowns was running around. He was like, oh, where's the 50 million coming from? It doesn't matter. Go get the money. You don't care if they pulled it up out the sewer. It don't matter. You know why it don't matter? Was you worried about it when y'all was running behind Daniel Kinahan? And you knew where that money was coming from, and it wasn't good. Y'all was working with MTK Global. Y'all didn't ask where the money was coming from. Y'all didn't ask. He was like, why now you worried about where the 50 mil coming from? Sign on the dotted line, you're entitled to it by way of contract. What are we doing here? Further proof that y'all conditioned into being selective. No one's checking for Josh Padley. Shakur beat his ass and stopped him. Pillow-fisted, hand-breaking Shakur stopped that man. Turkey retired him out. I don't hear any of you clowns talking about he don't deserve to be retired out. He just lost. Y'all not boxing fans. Every Jordan in that super chat salute, he says, Miguel got coon clapped. Coming out for Bukaki.
Bukaki.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
wasting no time. PGH, salute. ES, salute, Queen. MXC. Eric Jordan back in that super chat. He says, Padley got blessed by the ninja sword. Heavyweight.
Give power to my nigger sword!
Oh, he got blessed. Thank you, LBZ. See that? Electricians ain't broke, man. Electricians are not broke. He got retired, bruh. Jermaine Jubilee with the suplex. Salute. Gerald, salute. And y'all didn't say anything. You guys, y'all quick to say what a black fighter don't deserve. Y'all was telling us Deontay don't deserve this and he don't sell this and he don't sell that. So quick to say that. Y'all didn't say shit about. Now, I sat on this since it happened. I waited. I didn't see nobody, not even the hater channels, mention what Josh Padley deserves. He don't have a belt. I don't even know where he's ranked. Nothing. All we know is that Shakur obliterated him. He was brought in on short notice, and there was no part of that fight he won, and Turkey retired him. You see what I say? Y'all ninjas are well-trained. Willie Lowe, Bomb Squad in the building. Salute. Y'all ain't say shit about that. Oh, Deontay, he can't sell out Alabama. Deontay only has one belt. Oh, Deontay. I'm like, okay, he has the last Infinity Gem. Go get it. That's all I'm saying. The brother said, all right, man, I'll come to the UK. What more do you want? Is there something in the contract to say he can only throw his right hand 5 times in the fight? What? Eddie Hearn ain't want that fight. AJ ain't want that fight. And the fight ain't happened. To this day, the fight ain't happened. That's y'all fault. And none of you are telling us what Josh Padley's worth. Carter Face Stealer, salute. None of you are saying that. Chief, what up? Y'all never asked what Josh Padley's worth. I'm saying, wow, he retired him, and I'm looking around. Crickets. Y'all didn't say shit. I'm like, oh, you knuckle draggers are well-trained. And I'm not going to say what Josh Padley's worth. Y'all didn't know. Josh Padley fought on the undercard. The first time I saw Josh Padley fight on the undercard was the night that AJ got knocked out by Dynamite Daniel Dubois. He fought on that undercard. Y'all might not remember. And I said, man, that little dude, he's a buzzsaw. And I'm thinking that if he had a full camp, he might have some shit for Shakur, but they'll never fight again. Ain't no one checking for that. But he got retired out. None of you are complaining. But when Deontay was fighting on Riyadh season, all I heard was, oh, man, he should be the opening bout. Oh, he should be getting millions of dollars. Oh, my God, he's stupid. Come on, man. Y'all showing Josh Padley more respect than the former American champion? What? Now, one of you knuckle draggers said what Josh Padley's worth. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you monkeys are well trained. Just like y'all not trained enough to give ridicule to these 3 buffoons in this meme. Ryan Garcia, under counsel of Oscar De La Hoya, who cross-dresses and wears fishnets, who has a drug problem, under his advice, is telling him take off the rest of the year. This man said he injured his hand, and none of you are asking to see a doctor's note, x-rays like y'all do with black fighters. If Devin had the kind of night that Ryan had and said, hey, I broke my hand and I'm going to take a year off, y'all be in my chat. There'd be another 300 people in my chat right now. Oh, what's up with Devin? I don't believe it. I need an x-ray. He's a punk. He's lying. We told you. Y'all awfully quiet about Ryan. If Bill Haney was caught wearing fishnets and the news was he was pulling large pieces of furniture out of his ass, we would never hear the end of it. But that's Oscar. That picture's real. The meme is fake, but the picture's real. And the reason why I got T.O. doing this is because he's acting like a what? A biatch. This is a bitch move. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Where is Tio gonna make, since y'all pocket watch, because I don't, where is Tio gonna make $11 million at? Who does he fight next and where does he make $11 million? What are y'all gonna say? When I let that clown from Queens up here, who's acting like a queen, how fitting, when he tried to tell me, Tank is a boss. He don't have to bend the knee. Let me tell you something. All of these dudes bend the knee. Every last one of them. The only boss running around here was Deontay. And it was Devin. It is Devin. Who got more paper between 135 and 147? Which fighter calls their own shots? That's a real question. Pick one, please. Uh-oh. I'm going to wait. Main biker, salute. Which fighter calls their own shots? Go ahead. From 135 to 147. Which one? Put the name in the chat. Y'all want to talk about who's a boss. No one ever asked this. Y'all say a lot of stupid shit, and I'm like, there's a simple question to this, and all you got to do is wait for the answer. Because all of these questions have been answered already. HMC, salute. Name the fighter who from fuck that. How about this? Want me to be a douche about it? Okay, I'll be a douche. From 126 to 147. Fuck that. Y'all say Devin Haney's like a middleweight? All right, let's go all the way to 168. I'm throwing y'all an alley-oop. Gary Payton to Sean Kemp, 1994. Because there's only one other fighter. From 126 to 168. Name the fighters that call their own shots. Andrew 100, salute. Copper, salute. I'm throwing y'all an alley-oop because there's only one other guy. Name them. And I want y'all to think real hard. Name them. Because there could be someone I'm missing. Educate me. I'm asking you to educate me because I don't know everything. Come on. Come on. Come on. Popping that jab. Salute. Devin and Canelo. AJ don't call his own shots. Oh, I'm sorry. Deontay calls his own shots. But he's heavyweight. I asked y'all to listen. Annoying in the way. Don't even call his own shots. Sidebar. Y'all trust that dude? He likes left hands. Remember I said that. Remember I said that. He likes left hands. Gets knocked on his ass too, right? Give him a minute. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm throwing y'all alley-oops. Yeah, everyone calls his own shots, but the trade-off is the business and contracts got him fucked up, which is why we ain't see him in the ring. And that's unfortunate. But he called his own shots, but he's tied up now. He stood on the square. But remember, the Spence fight happened because of Errol, not him. But I see why you would say, Bud. But Errol chose to make. If Errol said, man, F that, I ain't doing the fight, Bud is, I don't know what he's doing. He's still great, but I don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? Yep. Jerry Alexander in that super chat, much love. He said, so basically, Tio was just clout chasing Boots. Yes. If he can't fight Devin for personal reasons, then that also means he couldn't afford Boots. Exactly. If Boots stopped what he was doing and said, you know what? Let's go. He'd have found the way out. I have reasonable cause to believe that he would have found the way to weasel his way out. Why? Look at his track record. Look at the track record. Let me read to you what this man has said. I'm going to read to you what's on the screen. Unfortunately, Tio won't be fighting in August for personal reasons. I don't know why people are allowing him to get away with this. Because black people, we can't have personal reasons. And when we don't have personal reasons, they like to put bullshit on us. Remember when Deontay said, fuck that, fuck these people. I don't have no love over here. I'm only going to show support to the people that support me. I'm not talking to the media no more. They put words in my mouth, and I already know what's up. I'm not talking to these clowns no more. And when he went radio silent, what did they do? They made up shit about him. Oh, he's depressed because I'd be depressed. No, you'd be depressed because you don't have no faith in yourself. You don't have no faith in God. Dan Redfield is depressed. You can tell by his body. Steve Kung Fu Kim is depressed and insecure because you can tell because he's surrounded by black people every day. He'll understand why my dick is so, look like a yellow crayon, a Crayola crayon, and these niggas are walking around in gray shorts and they're tripping over their dicks. And I can't keep a woman because, or my woman, black men are the most desired men in the world. Look it up. Just Sparks, salute. Son of Tank, salute. These niggas is tripping over their dicks. And my shit are like half a bitten and half Crayola. The fuck? So I'm going to get my media credentials and I'm going to talk crazy about $1 million athletes. We special for real. You school bus special. Calling us woke. You goddamn right? Because we see you. Y'all ain't know about that? Clown ass dude. Jackie Chin. Chow Yun fat ass. Bruce Lee. Go sit your ass down somewhere. I'll debate him in anything. Well, on one thing. Why are you such a fucking racist? Tell me why you hate black people for real. I bet you he voted for Trump. I don't know, but I'm willing to bet he did. Please. 88 Sports talking at a Super Chat salute. He said, people really believe he gonna fight Boots. Tim Bradley talking about, oh, Boots is better. Boots better watch out. This ain't no walk in the park. Tim, shut up. That dude is a thunder monkey. He talking about, oh, Boots better watch out. This man just told you he's not fighting in August for personal reasons. What was Tim saying about that? What was he saying about that? You see, Miguel has sent the minion in here. Blocked. No! Blocked. Mr. Big Play, salute. Blocked. Make another account. Get my numbers up. I'm on a roll. So let me go back to what Teofimo said. He said personal reasons that will wait, hold on, I'm gonna read it how it's written. Unfortunately, Tio won't be fighting in August for personal reasons that I will keep confidential. We want to thank His Excellency for the opportunity and everything he has done for Tio. And this is after he called him a dictator, D-I-C-K. This man was, all he had to do was beat Devin, right? And you may have gotten Boots. Once you beat Devin, right? And stick around. If Boots becomes undisputed, you might get a chance at Boots. You don't even want to fight Keyshawn, the knuckle dragger that he is. Oh, what'd you say, Willie Lowe? Let me scroll up, brother. Hold on. Scroll back up. Brother Really Low says salute to this channel as well. Drew, got a chance to spar with what? What was you doing in the ring with Deontay, bro? You okay? Hey, bro, I'm in shape and I ain't doing it. What's wrong with you, man? You all right? Bro, are you in the hospital right now? Yeah, you're brave. I ain't doing that. When y'all was in Atlanta, right, last year, who was that? I said, yeah, man, I gotta come to Alabama and work out with y'all. And he was like, yeah, you, especially you. I hope he didn't think, yeah, I'm a fighter too, but I'm way past it. I hope he didn't think I was gonna get in there with some headgear and spot a champ. Hell no. But salute, I know he's doing good, man. Tay was like, all the injuries is healed. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. But salute to the champ, man. You let him know that we love him. And we watching his next fight, man. We there for that, man. Yeah, hell yeah. Bomb Squad forever. Bomb Squad forever. Hell yeah. So this clown Tio is not fighting for personal reasons, confidential. Well, it wasn't so confidential. Uncle Jay, salute. It wasn't so confidential because after this, didn't he say that he's not fighting Devin because he's boring and it's not that I don't have faith in my abilities, but I don't want to be chasing him around all night. Well, that must mean you're on par with Jose Ramirez. Ramirez failed. He failed to cut off the damn ring. Oh, Deion Nicholson? Oh, that's what's up. Peter's Mars, salute. Quan, what up? So you can't even do better what you can't do what Ramirez failed to do. He's telling you. And $11 million ain't worth it? What? This is coming from a dude that said he never touched the mill. He said this. When he said that, I said, really? He didn't? I figured he touched at least $3 million by now. But according to him, he didn't. So here come Turkey with 11. It's not like he's asking you to fight Boots, where you are expected to lose. He's not asking you to fight Benavidez. He's not asking you to fight Tank. He's not asking you to fight Shakur. He said, hey, man, you got this Devin Haney heat. Tell you what up. You got this Devin Haney heat for a few years now. 11 mil, let's solve the problem. And like Tank, this motherfucker said no. What is the excuse here? I'm sorry. Let's see what it said. Personal reasons that remain confidential. We planned on fighting, but with that was going on, he wanted to make sure he was 100% right mentally and physically, and August was just too quick of a turnaround. I expect to be back later this year, bigger and better than ever. First of all, you're a grown man. Your penis ain't gonna grow. Go! That's it. You look down, that's it. That's all you got. That's it. God gave you that. That's it. It's over with. Your balls haven't dropped yet, bro. But you talking about mental. Didn't he say that his mental is correct? You looked really good in your fight on the undercard. You looked really good. He didn't even take that much damage. He felt a little something. But why is it that Devin was ready for September for Ryan? He was ready for August for this clown. Nothing's wrong with him. But all of y'all keep pointing at Devin like he's the problem, and these three fools are the problem. One is saying don't fight until next year under the counsel of a crossdresser, and this motherfucker with no problem is ducking $11 million. But y'all still want to talk to me about Devin? Y'all gonna tell me y'all don't see it and it's right in front of y'all face? These guys are fairies. She was a fairy. She was a fairy with a fatty on his daddy. Yeah, that shit. I don't know who sings that, but it's everywhere. And now it's in my fucking head and I can't get rid of it. These dudes are fairies. All of you. You're cross-dressing, drug-smoking, alcohol drinking fairies. And you're cowards. How does that feel to be a coward? I don't know what that's like. How does it feel to be a coward? Let me tell you something. There were times where I'm in a group and somebody in my group says something and gets the attention of somebody, and that somebody turns around. Y'all ever been in this situation where the person says, "What'd you say?" and they look at you and you didn't say anything? Here's my thing. I'll let you know in a minute. I ain't say that shit. But don't, after I say I didn't say that shit, please turn away. Don't stare at me too long. Hey, bro, I ain't say that. And now there's a blank stare. Nigga, what the fuck you looking at? I already told you. I didn't say anything. You might want to turn away because now it's going to be something else. Left hook comatose, right hook cemetery. Please play yourself. Ain't no problems this way. Don't create one. That'll fix you right the fuck up. Don't do it. Don't ruin your life. I'm sure you got family that love you. You're not sure who said what, who did what. I am the last person you want to look to. But never mind that shit. There is no reason for Ryan Garcia to take off for a whole year. There is no reason for Teofimo Lopez to take off for a whole year because of his mental. 100% right mentally. Because Devin was the one that was supposed, during his fight, even Gary Russell and Gary Antoine was saying he ain't right, he's washed. Everybody put that, they projected that on the black man. And these fools, under counsel of a cross-dresser, that's crazy. One wants to be out because he got flawed. Prior to that, he was the one wilding out, saying he needs to be in an asylum. He's the one with mental problems, being escorted out of hotel rooms with the Magneto helmet. And now you got T.O. talking about, I want to be right mentally. These were the guys that were okay. All 2024, they were laughing. Y'all were all laughing and joking, and everything was funny. And now they talking about their mentals not right. Devin wanted to smoke in August. He wanted to smoke in September. And these niggas are claiming that they're crazy. Y'all not going to say anything? Don't worry, I'm your Huckleberry. These three motherfuckers are crazy. And they're cowards. Teofimo Lopez is certified crazy. Ask his ex-wife. Don't blame me. These are, I'm firing shots with the meme, but did he not have mental issues? What is the mental issue now? You won your fight against Barbosa. You had the best, the weekend, he had the best fight of the weekend. According to y'all, better than Devin and better than Canelo. He landed the most punches, remember that? So what happened? He's a fairy and he's a coward. He ducked Devin. And Oscar supports it. You know Oscar De La Hoya, who used to manage and promote Canelo Alvarez, and on the most important fight of his career against Floyd Mayweather. That night, this motherfucker checked himself into rehab. Look it up. Your prodigy, the future face of boxing, on the most important night of his life, you couldn't put the drugs down and you checked yourself into rehab, man. And this is who you guys are listening to? On your clapback Tuesdays, what happened to that? Y'all are supporting Ryan Garcia, taking a year off because he can't beat Rolly Romero when he's clean, and y'all still want to call him one of the four kings? If y'all don't go sit y'all ass down.
What are you, a homo?
Jerry Alexander in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, Devin be sending these guys to the mental hospital. Ryan, Tio, he had Tank talking about smoking crack. Why does Haney have all these guys shook? Yo, the Haney curse is real, brother. It's real. Y'all don't even, yo, listen, man. Y'all don't have to take my word for it. Just look at the surroundings. The curse is real. Okay, what you gonna do to make money, Tio? All the Teofimo fans that I'm looking at y'all sideways. But y'all say it loud and proud. Okay, cool. Y'all want a pocket watch when it comes to a black fighter. But y'all don't have nothing to say about Josh Patty getting retired out after he got smoked by Shakur. Y'all don't question that shit. Well-trained niggas. So since you pocket watching, where does Teofimo Lopez get $11 million? Oh, you're going to sign with the PBC out of principle? Or the PBC is already working with Turkey Al-Sheikh anyway. There's no escape. So what are y'all doing? Oh, I get it. Y'all don't want to see boring fights. I don't pay for that. Well, you also not in the ring. You don't pay for it, don't watch it. But you watching pockets. You can't tell this motherfucker, yo, man, go get your money, bro. You could beat Devin. What happened to that? Turkey just said no running. You thought he was talking about Devin, right? Y'all was just celebrating for the last 48 hours. What happened now? He said, personal reasons that I will keep confidential, Tio said. Got right on social media and said, oh, I have faith in my abilities, but I shouldn't have to be chasing someone around the ring. Like, give me $11 million. I'll chase anybody around the ring. $11 million? Where do I sign? Don't care. Because you know what? If Devin runs all night, that's one more thing y'all can complain about, right? He ain't gonna run against T.O. He gonna knock T.O. out. No, he can't knock him out. He got, well, you know, prove me wrong. Oh, he's not fighting him because he's boring. Wow. Oh, AJ doesn't have to fight Deontay. He already sells at Wembley. Boss. AJ don't have to fight Deontay because he sells out Wembley. Who needs the WBC belt? Proud of that. Y'all stole my undisputed. Undisputed. Remember that? Y'all are walking, talking, living contradictions, and you make me sick. LBZ, no buck dancing allowed talk. Go subscribe to my fam. He says Steve KK Kim got PPNB, and Tim Butter Biscuits Bradley love Hispanics cause his wife Teofimo is a straight duck. And shout out to Tim Bradley. They were calling his wife all kinds of fat, threatening his kids, and he's so mentally weak, he got in there and Ruzin Pavatnikov and made him an HBO fighter. You goddamn beat up his gloves with your forehead, stupid. Knowing you better than that, stupid. Dummy. Bill told you he got bread for you. I want you to come out of retirement, not because I want to see a good fight. I literally want Devin to beat you like a drum. I'm talking Laws from Metallica. Tick, 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 just beating you like a drum. Tell me you're not good, you're over the hill. Devin will fuck you up. If you think I'm wrong, get your shit in shape. Nobody else wants to fight Devin. You said nobody's scared of that, but I'm looking at what Ryan is doing. I'm looking at what Teofimo's doing, but nobody's scared, right? Is your Latina wife putting you up to this shit? Get your shit in shape. You had one of the best physiques in boxing. Tim Bradley was cut. Couldn't bust a grape, though. Little confusing. But he could fight. If you can get back in shape, I mean, I see Manny Pacquiao doing it. Guess what? If Manny Pacquiao fucks around and he beats Mario Barrios, I want Tim to come out of retirement and fight Devin Haney because none of these niggas, no one else will do it. Shout out the fool-ass Earthman in that super chat.
You fool-ass Earthman.
Salute to you, good brother. Much love and appreciation. But I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, pull up. I ain't playing with y'all this morning. If I'm wrong, pull up. Y'all know the drill. Turn your camera on. Show me who you are. Don't be a coward. I don't want to see the top of your head. I'm not your boyfriend that you blow, so you can be looking at the top of your head. TD Sports, salute. I could be wrong on all of this. Prove me wrong. Tell me that you support Ryan Garcia staying out for a year. Tell me that you support Teofimo ducking 11 million. Tell me you support everything that Oscar De La Hoya says. And let me be clear. I didn't Photoshop that picture. I made it move, but I didn't Photoshop that. That's a real picture he took. Tell me that you will put your fighter in the care of Oscar De La Hoya. Tell me you do that. Tell me you do it. Reign of Neon, salute. Tone, what up? Jay Grant, what up? Intelligent Savage, salute. Tell me I'm wrong. We could put away the insults. Is this boxing? Let's be serious for a minute. Because I've roasted these clowns enough. Well, I can never roast them enough. There was nothing but space and opportunity for Ryan Garcia to seal the deal. He didn't do it. What's up? And now he wants to stay off for a year under counsel of Oscar De La Hoya. And Oscar turns around and supports Teofimo not fighting Devin Haney in August because August was too quick of a turnaround. Now, why is it that Devin Haney's ready to roll? He's ready to roll on Ryan Garcia. He's ready to roll on Teo. And everyone said no. But Devin got pillow fits. He's chinny. And he ain't shit. Y'all telling me that. But all the guys, his rivals that you put on a pedestal, y'all not even fans of these guys. Steve L, salute. Y'all are not even fans of these guys. Because you know what? Y'all quiet. Where the Ryan Garcia fans at? Why y'all so quiet? What happened? Where are the black Ryan Garcia fans? Tell me. Tell me. Y'all at? I didn't make that up. And I don't give a fuck if that was before or after the racist tirade. Tank talk a lot, right? He talk a lot. Delano, it says your device is not connected. Get it right, brother, please. I'm eager to talk to you, actually. After the racist tirade and outburst, Tank didn't get online and say, I'm going to F you up. You said, hey, man, I'm out here defending you. If I find out you cheating, I'm going to F you up. Ryan responded to him, I didn't cheat, but we can run it back. Well, you found out he cheated. Then what? Hug and a kiss. You didn't say anything. You ain't pull up on him when he was in public. Uh-oh. So, Tim, you the last hope. Right? Get your shit in shape. I hope you've been quiet for the last couple of days because you on the treadmill getting your shit in shape. Because Bill said we got money for you. So you could make, but 40 years out, that's enough time. Let's say maybe November. You can get your shit in shape by November. You're the OG now, right? You're the Hall of Famer, bro. Y'all know Tim is a Hall of Famer, right? Groovy. I'm calling for Tim Bradley versus Devin Haney. You know why? Because his major contemporaries won't fight him. Tank won't fight him. Teofimo won't fight him. Ryan Garcia won't fight him. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? You can't tell me about A-side. You can't talk to me about money. Everything is there. All the excuses are literally gone, especially what Turkey said the other day. Oh, no running. Y'all took that and ran with it, right? Y'all want to sign petitions courtesy of that super coon over there in showbiz, right? That monkey, right? So now if you think you generated compliance, stop it. Stop it. Can somebody fight Devin Haney? Because they say everything but what? Fight. Shout out to Champ Side. Where's the lie? Yo, listen, I got a link in the chat. Where's the Teofimo fans? Where's the Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya supporters? Where y'all at? I want to talk to y'all. I want a little smoke this morning. Where y'all at? God damn. There used to be Fury fans, gone. Used to be Pacquiao. I'm talking about American fans now. Black ones at that. Used to be black tards, gone. Used to be AJ fans in America, gone. Used to be Fury fans in America, gone. There were black Ryan Garcia fans. Where y'all at? There was a handful of Teofimo fans. Where y'all at? Y'all have no, because I have questions. I'm not gonna get up here and curse and scream at you. I'll treat you how you treat me. I have questions. Y'all already know how I do. So now this dude is saying personal reasons, which means he has to keep confidential. So what, you want to make sure you're right mentally 100%? So now he crazy again. So now he crazy, Ryan crazy, Oscar crazy. Delano, what's going on?
Good morning, bro. What's up, man?
Good morning.
Peace.
How you feel?
How are you,
got,
Black?
man?
What's up? What's going on here now?
Chilling.
All right. This Teo thing, man. And we giving him too much clout, man. The brother don't want to fight nobody. None of us. You know that. We all know that.
Well, we giving him the attention that he desires. He likes to clown around. He wears wigs. He likes to call people nigger and hide his hand. And this was his time to beat his number one rival. That's a nigger to him. And he didn't do it. He didn't even step up to the plate.
He don't want, listen, Drew. It's like back in the days. You fought somebody and you knew you couldn't beat that guy. You knew you couldn't beat him. He fought Devin in sparring. I caught some of the clips. Devin was whipping that ass. He can't beat Devin. He know he can't beat Devin.
Yeah, he knows he can't beat Devin. I'm giving him the benefit of doubt. I'm saying sparring is sparring. This is a real life situation, and I don't know until they get into the ring. You know what I mean? What I'm doing, Delano, and you're right, but what I'm doing is I'm talking him up. No one could call me a hater. I'm talking him up. For a long time, I said, hey, man, that's a 50-50 fight. When I thought they were one fight away from undisputed, I said, that's a 50-50 fight. I like it. But I'm watching their behavior, and I always say, how can I believe what you say when I see what you do? And what I seen him do was pump fake and say that, oh, I'm undisputed when he wasn't. What I seen him do was when there was a bunch of times where he could have fought Devin Haney, he didn't do it. As a matter of fact, after he lost to Kambosos, he told on himself, listen to this.
Yo, Teo, can we just get a Haney Kambosos? Who you think wins that fight, brother?
Oh, fuck. No, it's a made fight for Haney. Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, the whole shit was a scheme, bro. They had the zone. I was on the zone platform. They gave it to Kambosos because they knew what I was going to do with it. They knew what I was going to do. I was going to drop him. Then it's a longer process for Devin to become, quote-unquote, undisputed. It's all a game, man. They pay that shit.
Isn't it gonna be tough to win in Australia though? Like if it's a setup, isn't it when they set it up in America, not Australia? Where why
everything's already made. It's everything. I had to see that for myself. So they already knew who won before they even fucking announced it. See the tapes.
Hey Teo, what advice would you give Dev on what he's got to do in the ring with Kambosos?
Fuck Buffalo.
So he's a sore loser. Okay, he said that everything was made up. Ain't no one going there and told him to get dropped in the first round and get cut on his eye and let Kambosos go in there and whoop his ass, because that's what happened. He almost got Kambosos out of there in round 10, but Kambosos is a dog, and he dug deep and he beat him, and he wasn't beyond the rematch, and Teofimo didn't seal that deal. He bitched and moaned and talked about his throat collapsing. He made excuses, and no one dragged him for that. I did. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. There go the excuses. Y'all not going to get him, and you didn't, because it's Teofimo. He made excuses. And then he said, oh, it was a setup. Yo, George beat your ass. It wasn't a setup. You lost, man. That's what happened. And now the American, because he's American, right? He's American. He didn't even have no good words for Devin going over there and getting undisputed and defending it over there. And he talking about it's a setup. He's going to fight on foreign soil against our better judgment. We said, Bill, go tell Devin not to go over there. By the time Bill got to Devin, Devin was in the air already. Because that's who Devin is. And nobody in America gives him credit for doing that. Nobody. So, listen, and salute to Jaquila Fields in that super chat heavy. Salute to you, good queen. She says, Cook, Drew, I'm on the job. Salute to you, sister. And it's a shame that our queens stand in the pocket more than most of these dudes out here. Salute to you, queen. Forever love. And here's my thing. Jay Bean in that super chat myself, he said, keep on punching, Drew. I'm on the job, son. Thank you. Here's my thing. This is all relevant to what's going on now with the Mexicans looking at black people. Why aren't y'all helping us? Man, fuck y'all. Y'all by yourself. Because we have no allies, man. We have none. Check Pep Talk last night. Felix Tijerina. Look him up. Felix Tijerina did not want to, this was 1956. He did not want to ally with black people. Because while we was fighting for civil rights, they were fighting for the right to be white. And they carried that ideology all the way up until now. And now they voted for Trump to get in the office. Latinos for Trump. The Proud Boys. The Proud Boys. Those aren't all white guys. The leader of the Proud Boys is like a black Cuban. Those guys, the Boogaloo Boys, all of those guys. And now when they're deporting grandma, Mamacita, y'all want to ride in the street and burn up your own goddamn neighborhoods and look towards black people? Oh, black and brown community. Yo, look, man, we tried that. That shit's over. We tried that. It's over. Don't worry about it. And I'm being serious, man. Every time we turn around, they're looking for us for help, man. No, fuck that, man. We're sitting this one out. We're doing boots on the ground this summer. You know, it's Juneteenth. We in our own zone. Because every time, yo, listen, when George Floyd died, when Philando Castile got shot, when Tamir Rice got shot, when the brother, what's his name, right here in my city got choked out, we marched, we cried.
Right on the A train.
You know what I'm saying? We do all of that. I looked around. I ain't seen no Mexicans. And you know what? It's not your fight. I don't look for no Asians, no Jewish people, no Mexicans, no Latinos to help us. This is our fight. We've been fighting. So now y'all going through y'all shit. Deal with it. Deal with it. And this ain't no beef, but deal with it. This ain't.
Listen, I'll play this full, man. I'll play this full, man.
Just like I said with the Ukraine shit, I'm looking at black people, oh, they can't do that to Ukraine. You better mind your fucking business. There's a bunch of Nazis running around the Ukraine. My boy's in the military. He told me. He said, I went to a mall, bro. There was swastikas in windows. He's looking around like, what the fuck? And one of his boys was like Latin, but he was blonde-haired, blue-eyed. He was nervous. His other boy, his last name was Schwartz, but he didn't look Jewish, and he was nervous. And he's a 6'2" nigga walking around a mall with swastikas. Yep. He's like, what is this? He said, I couldn't wait to get back to the base. He didn't buy nothing. This is the world, bro. And what I'm talking about is actually relevant to this. Because a lot of you knuckle draggers think that I'm in America, I'm safe. I'm just keeping it boxing. No. And some of these Latinos think they got white privilege. When Mikey Garcia got his ass beat by Errol Spence, y'all remember leading up to that fight? Oh, I think he sees something. Remember Sugar Ray Leonard? Yeah, I see what he sees. You know what we saw? A complete ass whooping. And when he took his ass to the hospital, you know why I'm bringing that up? The hospital report came out, and under ethnicity, Mikey Garcia put white. Why? Why? Okay, you're not black. You're not European. You're not Asian. But you put white, dude? You couldn't cross out everything and insert your own shit? That's what I would have done. I'm not an Eskimo. I'm not European. I'm not white. But if I don't see black, I'm crossing out all of that and putting black. And then I'm reading the comment section, because I think I was still on Facebook when that happened. I'm reading the goddamn comment section. There's other Latinos and they're justifying that. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I knew a Spaniard. Sandro Martin, he's Spanish, but he's blonde-haired and like green eyes or something like that, right? I knew a Spaniard, and I heard how he talked about everybody else that spoke Spanish. He said, this is why we hate Christopher Columbus. I said, what are you talking about? He said, everybody speaks Spanish because of him. Black people, and I'm sitting right there, he's talking to me. He said, black people, Mexicans, Argentinians, Venezuelans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, they're all bastard kids of him. Spaniards are white. Paul Gasol. Spaniards are white. Their Spanish is what the UK's English is to us. We speak the fake English. Jamaicans speak fake English. How they sound in the UK, that's the real English. That's the king's language or the queen's language, whatever the fuck. That's what Spanish, that's what the from Spain, that's how they review. They look down on that guy. I'm not putting it all on Spain. But I'm listening to this guy and I said, son of a bitch. He's saying this right in front of me. He would say, oh, they are all pissed. They are pissed. They are all pissed. He hated the Mexicans that worked in the building. He hated the Puerto Ricans. And the joke was on him because his wife that worked with him, she was fucking at least 2 of those Boricuas, but it wasn't my business. I stayed out of I was like, whoa. Imagine when he finds out that Marty and Juan is pounding his wife. No, I'm gonna mind my business though. He hated the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Mexicans, and there was one chick that was Venezuelan. He called her a whore. And I'm saying, shit, I wonder what he says about me when I walk off. Oh, you black nigga, you a piece. But you know what? I expect him to act like that. That's my daily bread, because I expect the worst of you motherfuckers. Guillermo Rigondeaux is a victim of one of the biggest crimes in boxing. And I swear to God, I'm the only dude that talks about that. My Cuban brother. Biggest crime in boxing. Biggest crime. And nobody says anything. But if Guillermo Rigondeaux was, maybe if he was Puerto Rican, maybe if he was from Spain, they would not have allowed that shit to happen. Maybe if Guillermo was 8 shades lighter and looked like Sandro mother effing Martin, they wouldn't have treated him like that. Everybody froze him out. And these boxing fanatics allowed that to happen. They allowed that to happen. That's a crime. That's why I say Santa Cruz, Mares, Quigg, and Frampton. I don't fuck with none of those dudes. They froze that brother out. Jason Bourne in that super chat salute said, talk to him. I'm on the job. Stop me when I'm lying. Where the Teofimo fans at? Please pull up. I have questions. Where the Brian Garcia / Oscar De La Hoya supporters? I have questions. Devin was supposed to be depressed, chinny, a runner, all of that. Where's the smoke? And the only person talking crazy on top of all of this is the coon, Tim Bradley. Where's the smoke? Gerard Harlem in the building. He said contributions to my guy, the Druth. Druth be told, I'm on the job. Where, thank you so much, brother. Where are the fans at? Because I have a question. How do you support this? You don't want to fight Devin because he's boring. Listen, Turkey had no problem giving him a $20 million bag. And did you hear BFTB say he gave Devin like 3 cars? I didn't know that until yesterday. 3 cars. I don't even know what cars they were. You know they weren't no sloppy jalopies. He gave him 3 cars, y'all. 3. Guess what? I'm willing to bet all 3 of them cost more than Ferraris. Oh, shit. Shots fired.
Go!
Oh. Anybody? Delano's the only person on the panel. Where are the Teofimo fans? Where that troll at? Click the link, bro. Delano up here twice. Hold on. You good, Delano?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, just driving. Yeah.
Okay. We're the Teofimo fans. We're the Oscar supporters. We're the Oscar fans that think he's funny. Where y'all at? Where's the Ryan Garcia fans? Yeah, Leonidas. Queen Leonidas. Pull up. Click the link. You can insult me all day long, but I'm talking about this. You know, I'm rubber your glue. Whatever you say to me, bounce off me, stick to you, all of that stuff. You can insult me. I'm good. I'm good, bro. You can insult me all day long. You can't hurt
Miguel?
my feelings, bro. You really can't. You really can't. You can't hurt my feelings. Rico Savo in the building. Salute. Yeah, it does smell like bacon. It smells like bacon bits. Because this is pig shit on the screen. You got 3 pillow biters that don't want no smoke. Like you. Leo says turkey makes ring size smaller. Whatever the case is, Devin is there to be taken, and these motherfuckers ain't taking it. One motherfucker ducking 11 mil. The other motherfucker's just a hater talking while wearing fishnets, who's a known drug addict. And the other dude just got beat up by Rolly Romero, got outboxed by Rolly Romero. Never thought that was possible. Got outboxed by Rolly Romero. And now he's saying we'll take the year off. Leonidas says, I'm 4'11". You want no smoke. So you already know what kind of time he's on. Well, there's a link. So your time to talk to me, I sound like my brother BF. Your time to talk to me in the chats is done. You can click a link and turn your camera on, though. And you're fat with titties. I just did 50 push-ups before I click live. What about you? I'm going to do 50 more before the live's over. When I get to my destination, I'm going to do another 50. Then I'm going to go to the gym and do another 50. And that's with the hurt arm. You understand? But click the link and turn your camera on. You can't insult me. Your arms are too short to box with God. I'm an alpha male. I am what you aspire to be, and you can never be. You can't grow tall enough. Your dick ain't big enough. You're not black enough. You're not man enough. I'm going to be 50 years old this year. And I still got 18-year-olds talking about, can I talk to you? No, go finish school. I will ruin your life. I will ruin your life. 21 years old, I will ruin you. Because what I got planned for you, what I do to you, I will ruin it for everybody after me. You'll be thinking about me. Well, he don't just hit it like you. He don't touch me like you. Because I'm a man. This ain't no shade. I got experience. Here's what you do, young ma. Go finish school. Keep your legs closed. Be the best woman you could be. And make yourself marketable to the highest of value of man. Watch your mouth. Stay off social media, undressed. Unless you're a smut looking to make money off your body. Brian, only 200. Only 200. I'm getting old now. What did Kane say? I take him 8 to 80, dumb, crippled, and crazy. That's a bar. 8 is too low. 18 is too low. But I got chicks that look very young. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just saying I pull them like that. The 7 days in the week, and I swear to God, 2 days out the week, a chick is trying to holler. That's just me. With the gray beard, the gray goatee. That's just me. That's just me. Shut that dog up, bro. Come on now. So all these cats come in here, you can fling insults all day, you know what I'm saying? You might want to keep it boxing. Because half you niggas come up here, you don't want to cut your camera on. The last nappy-headed nigga that I put up on here, all you saw was the top of his head because he's used to his boyfriend looking at the top of his head. So that was typical for him. So when I'm talking about boxing, these guys want to talk about me. Typical. This is the part of the live where they get in their content. Drew Titan is talking about his body and he's sticking up for Devin Haney. Okay, well, come in here and stick up for Lion Ryan Garcia, the cross-dressing homo, Oscar De La Hoya, and ducking-ass Teofimo Lopez. Forget me for a minute. Stop talking about me. Drew Titan's outraged at what Ryan Garcia said. Why are you not, black man? Drew Titan's mad at Teofimo Lopez because what he said. Why are you not, black man? What you worried about me for? And these clowns doing this. Here's how you shut them up. 6'2", 220, 9-inch dick with a six-pack. I've won in the genetic department. I've won. Over 6 feet tall, over 6 inch in the past, and a six-pack of abs. I've won. Are you winning? Some of you niggas, I listen to y'all talk on other shows. I'm like, man, you sound like you got marbles and marshmallows in your mouth. You can't speak proper English. I heard, dude, last night, I'm listening to BFTB, and this nigga Mag 7, right? Matter of fact, shout out to BF, because he told press, come here and apologize to BFTB, and then he'll let you back on the show. And I put in the chat, the difficulty with that is press is blocked over here. So that's the joke.
Whoa! What?
Set him up for failure. That's the joke. He's blocked over here on all 3 of my channels. So then with that, but this dude Mag 7, you know what he said? If you missed it, you know what Mag 7 said? And this is a black dude now. Mag 7 said that Tank Davis is better than Muhammad Ali. Swear to God, and I'm in the chat like, BF, you got to make this a short. Those are Tank fans, y'all. Swear to God, some of you may have heard it. That dude, Mag 7, said that Tank was better than Muhammad Ali. The whole show just froze. He was like, what? The question was, let me see if I can remember the question. BF asked, name a fighter from back in the day, because they were talking about resume, right? But he said, name a fighter from back in the day that Tank is better than. That dude, man, and let me say this. I'm not even putting this on all Tank fans. I'm putting it on where it needs to be put, and that's Mag 7. Who's blocked over here, by the way. I'm not even going to play with that. That motherfucker said that Tank Davis is better than Muhammad Ali. Let that marinate for a second. This is the level of incompetence that we unfortunately deal with. You see what I mean? You see? This is what I'm talking about. That dude, Mag 7, y'all all have seen him. And then when he said that, when he clicked the link, he said that. And when I'm listening to him, y'all think I'll be playing. You could listen to some of these people and know that there's something wrong with them. That dude Press, you heard him talk before. Does he sound normal? I'm being serious right now. Y'all all heard that kid talk. First of all, he's a kid because I had him up here before talking. He was on the panel and I'm listening to him. I'm like, okay, he got a speech impediment, but he doesn't sound bright. He doesn't sound normal. There's people that got speech impediments, but they have a basic grasp of the English language. There's something wrong with that kid Press. These dudes that chronically call up BFTB show to get cussed out, there's something wrong with that. There's a disconnect. And it's all for great entertainment for him, because all he does is he busts their ass with the facts. It's their fault for clicking the link and making themselves look stupid. I got you, Young Abel. Young Abel in the building. Salute, man.
Hey, Drew, I had to pull up real quick. I was literally dying laughing at my workplace. So that dude on BFTV had the audacity to say that Tank Davis is better than Muhammad Ali. What? I
swear to God, it was towards the end of the show. I'm gonna text BF and tell him, yo, you gotta take that part and make it a short, because people will not believe it. Some of y'all missed it. It was kind of late, but yo, I think it was like about 7. He was going on like his 6th hour into the stream. When you see, if you go to the live from last night and you see Mag 7 on the screen, just listen from that point. And he says it. I'm like, oh my God. My heart started racing. He motherfucker almost gave me a goddamn, Steve L, I see you. He almost gave me a goddamn fucking stroke. I said, are you kidding me? He was dead serious, bro.
Bro, hold on, Drew, hold on a second. Hold on a second, Drew. Hold on. Tank Davis is no better than Diego Corrales, Nassim Hamed, or even Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Manuel Marquez. I mean, hell, even a young Manny Pacquiao. Like, he's no better than all of them guys. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean, we know that, but let's keep it where it is. The man said he was better than Muhammad Ali. That's what he said.
Wow.
Now, you know what? And this ain't even to drag Tank. I'm actually dragging a fanatic of his. This not even
exactly.
Tank would even say that.
Right.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather said he was better than Ali, and we looked at him like he was crazy. He was like, "Nigga, what? Nigga, what?"
He did say that.
No. A fanatic just told us that Tank, and I'm not putting. Listen, I'm not even putting this on Tank fans. I'm putting it on Mag 7. I never heard a Tank fan even say that. I'm putting that on him, this guy.
Right.
So Tank fans, I know y'all listening. I'm not putting it on y'all. I'm putting it on this dummy. That guy.
You know what, though? But you know what, though, Drew? Even knockout boxing would never, ever say that out of his own lips. He's smarter than that. He would never say that.
No, he would never say, no, not at all. KO would never say that. And you know what? KO probably don't even claim that guy. I know he won't. KO won't claim that guy. He won't. I'm saying that my point is, a lot of these fighters, they have weird fans, and they do the base a disservice. That's why it's important for us to voice out where we stand. Don't lump me up with a flow-mo. I can articulate when I defended Floyd when he was fighting full time. I can articulate my stance, but don't lump me up with these dudes I was running around saying, oh, Floyd the best. He beat everybody. He better than Ali. He better than Marvin Hagler. No. I'm not going that far. I'm keeping it right here. Why I think he's the best. He was the best at 147. That's as far as I went. All that other crazy shit? No. Don't do that. I'm not that. Yeah, Byron, when Shakur defended Tyson Fury and said he better than Ali, I looked at that kid like, all right, crack kills, bro. We've been saying crack is whack since the early 80s.
That's the Puerto Rican side of
Houston.
Yeah, that's the Boricua side. Steve L, salute, brother.
I'm telling you, I just be clicking the link because everybody up here. I be arguing with people on Facebook like this morning. I don't care about T.O. turning down 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 11 million, bro. They going back and forth with me talking about numbers. I'm like, bro, shut the hell up talking to me. I sent him I send my BLTB live, they get all quiet. I like, bro, all the answers you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop talking to me, bro.
Man, there's no look. I respectfully, I know y'all Teofimo fans are scared. I know you Ryan Garcia fans. There were never any Ryan Garcia fans. Look, all you Devin Haney haters. Because I know you're not fans of Tio. I know you're not fans of Ryan and Oscar De La Hoya. I wanted y'all to pull up and defend these moves. One motherfucker's taking off a whole year and supported by a cross-dresser. The other motherfucker is claiming mental issues and he don't want to fight for $11 million. He was just fine after the Barbosa fight. He was just fine. Now his mental's fucked up. What? $11 million? Listen, I could claim I'm crazy. Give me $11 million. I'll fix it right up. I'll fix it right up. What are we talking about here?
Like I said in the beginning, Drew. I said before he even started calling Cameron's depression shit, I said he's gonna do the same thing what Ryan be doing, bro. That's what they all do. They all consistent with it. Once things don't go their way, for example, remember they both had the baby mama problems and stuff like that. Ryan went to Rome because he was mentally
right.
They doing the same thing over and over, bro. He know he ducked that shit. He mad. You know, I know his daddy mad at him because his daddy's like, bro, I could have had hella 8 balls. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, bro.
Hell, even Mr. Pussy Drunk Boxing, he can't even defend this anymore. we seen it on the prowess.
He didn't.
But stop using bad words, bro. You make me laugh. Stop using bad words.
What? Stephen L. You're the last person to say anything when you cuss every time when you speak, man. Leave me alone, bro.
I know, but Abel, you know what I'm saying? You from the other parts of the world, I'm American, you know what I'm saying? You sound different.
All right.
Ross says, let me highlight what Ross says. Ross says, I still think he wins easy, but he ducked. Well, I mean, you're entitled to that opinion, Ross. You're entitled to that opinion. And once upon a time, I thought it was a 50-50 fight. But again, how could I believe what anyone says when I see what he does?
But you know something, Drew?
Anytime you want to get him, you should get him down. He lost to supposed to be vulnerable.
Yeah, Devin is supposed to be
getting Devin down.
I mean, check it out. What they put on Devin, he's depressed, he's chinny, he's a runner, he's pillow-fisted, and nobody wants to fight him. The man done put out a hit list. Has anybody turned around and say, yo, okay, I got something lined up, but when I'm done, I'm your Huckleberry. There's 10 names on that hit list. Boots is one of them. The only person talking is Richardson Hitchens, and good luck this weekend. Cambosa's fight is this weekend, right, y'all?
Should be. I think so.
Yo, man. Africa, better show up and show out, man. Do not fuck around and lose the Cambosa's. Cambosa's is a dog.
Right.
Cambosa's is a dog. You know what I mean?
See, the thing, Drew, is that I just think that T.O. is going to follow the same line with what Ryan Garcia did. But the problem is, Devin's more smarter. He's been through that experience before, and he's not going to fall for the same, duck and bait type of situation because he already seen what T.O. is from the jump. So at this point, if I'm Devin Haney, I would just side pass T.O. Make T.O. beg and plead for a fight, and then basically you can give him the middle finger and say, nope, you had your opportunity, you ducked me, you don't get no fight for the rest of your career. You're going to have to live with that guilt for the rest of your life. Just like how Deontay Wilder is doing with Anthony Joshua. He's letting Joshua live with that guilt for the rest of his life.
I agree.
Yep. AJ is sucker. There's no living down that. You know what I'm saying? So Africa, he got on, oh man, what's that show? What's that brother? That brother that checked Teofimo Lopez. What's his name again? I'm so sorry. I forgot his name. I met him too. But salute to him, man. He was talking to it's Cigar Talk. Thank you. And he said, he'll service Devin Haney thoroughly. So he wants to smoke. Talk your shit, Africa. Get past, Cambosis. Najee, thank you. Najee. Salute to Najee. He's a real one. Get past get past Cambosis. And, maybe you'll be the only person on, talking about, hey, man, I want the smoke. and he'll fight him out of default because all the other names, magically, they don't want it. This is crazy talk.
It sure is, bro. It sure is. Hey, Drew, I gotta go, bro. Before I go, I want to say this real quick. For Keyshawn Davis, you need to go. You need to go on the Moore show, bro, because you be acting like a damn fool out there last weekend, bro. Yeah, I had a friend of mine that basically say, I don't like saying this a lot, but I'll say it right here. She said, like, just watch how niggas be niggering. Keyshawn Davis did exactly what my friend told me when I was there last weekend, and I'm like, God damn, he did it. Niggas be niggering, and I don't ever say that, but it fits for Keyshawn Davis. That dude needs to get his head checked.
Y'all don't miss Simeon Saturdays because I 3 weeks in a row. Charlos, Bradley, and I got
Davis boys
community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do another Simeon Saturday tomorrow. Scott Linehan.
Hey, Drew, I'm gonna take you out later, man. See you around.
All right, good brother. Pleasure. Scott Linehan and that super chat. Much love and appreciation, man. And salute to everybody in the UK, man. He says, big up, Drew, panel and chat. How do you see the fight between Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason going? I rate Keyshawn, but I'm going with Mason by KO. I'm going with Mason. I don't want to say KO, but he's a better man than Keyshawn. And my opinion might be based off of bias because I'm frustrated with Keyshawn, and I'll roll with that. I don't care. But Keyshawn's just a better man than him because he comes from a man. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. And here's why I'm going to pick Abdullah. We've seen Abdullah hurt. We've seen Abdullah drop. And how did he finish that fight? On his feet. And he KO'd his opponent. He stopped him. Keyshawn Davis, I've never seen him hurt. But he's the type of person that when he gets hurt, I don't think he'll know how to act. I think he'll be frustrated. I think he'll be crying on the inside. He'll lose his temperament. And he'll run into something else. And he'll blame everybody else but his poor performance. So I'm a little biased, but I'll go with Abdullah.
But Drew, I understand why you said what you just said. Because remember who he's raised with.
Yeah, he's raised by his mama. His mama will run in there and start swinging her goddamn high heels boots to save her son. Tay, good morning. I got Abdullah. Just in life, I got Abdullah. Because I don't trust Keyshawn. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust nothing over there. The fatherless crew. Him, Shakur. I don't trust them. I don't trust any of those cats. Not my brother. One motherfucker talking about Ali is not as good as Fury. The other motherfuckers are starting fights. After your brother done got his ass whooped.
All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Yeah, man. All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
They from Norfolk. I got bars too, bro.
Kinfolk ain't kinfolk from Norfolk.
I got bars, dude.
You know what I'm saying? So those are bars right there. So I don't trust nothing over there. You know what I mean? And a few days later, he still ain't apologized to his fans. Because he ain't do nothing wrong by missing weight by 5 damn pounds. 5. Not 2. Not an ounce. By 5.
Hey,
he's not remorseful. And shout out to Edwin De Los Santos and his whole team. They did right by him.
Tato.
He did right by him. And God bless him because he got paid anyway. Good.
Just for showing up.
You done
on
gave
weight.
Away. You done invited AI and everybody else over to your fight, and your ass blew it. You blew it like a Hunts Point hooker in 1999. Right in the back car of a Honda Civic.
The Honda Civic.
Clown.
So what's up with Bomac? What Bomac has?
You say, Delano?
What's up with Bomac?
Hey, Delano, you can't put Bomac in this, you know? He not the fighter.
No, what I'm saying is he's the trainer. I mean, You have to have some sort of male influence if there's a father not there.
I agree.
Hey, listen,
I agree.
Yo, listen.
I agree.
Slow
I
it
agree.
down. Yo, slow it down. There was no male figure there. Like, even the older brother was like, chill out. That lost. But Bomac is the trainer, like he is Terrence Crawford.
But you know what my response to that is, Delano? You know, I agree with you. But you know what my response?
I mean,
my response, I agree.
That's what I looked at.
I agree with you, but I also agree with Steve because this proves I agree with Delano, but I understand what Steve's saying. You know why we can't really put Bomac on it? Bomac is not blood related. I'm sure Keyshawn was strategically prepared, but you can't teach a kid discipline. Only a father could do that. And Bomac he's dealing with Bud and other fighters, and he can't teach Keyshawn how to be a man because Keyshawn in his mind is already a man. He already reproduced. He thinks he's a man. And what did that man do? Start a goddamn fist fight backstage with his seed and a baby carriage. This is the most irresponsible shit I've seen.
And then drop another. And I say what I say because you gotta look at his reaction at the weigh-in, bro. He was happy.
Yeah.
His reaction, bro. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna never blame Bomac for that. You know what I'm saying? That's dude personal shit.
That was bad, bro. He was flexing. Bro. I'm like, what was the weight? He was 5 pounds, like 4.5 pounds over. I say, what the hell? Why is he flexing for? He really thought. Is it true that De Los Santos' team is gonna sue him?
Yeah, Drew. I told you, bro. I be putting people up. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, man.
Yo, because he wasn't remorseful.
None.
And I think De Los Santos' team said that they saw them like high-fiving and snickering and laughing. It was they had no intention, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Bomac might have been. I don't know if Bomac. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Somebody got to know, man.
The only person that knows. The only person that
he's the trainer. It's like, yo, listen, like.
You know what I'm
it's like, hold on. It's like, all right, with Ryan Garcia and what's his name, Derek James.
But Derek James
you gotta know.
Delano, I'm sorry, bro, but Derek James had guilt all on his face. Go answer my brother Drew. Nothing. He didn't say nothing. He knew about it. That's why his face was all guilty, bro. He knew about it.
Let me ask Stormy.
You gotta know, man. You gotta like know.
Let me ask Stormy because this is how I feel. Poor work got put reflects leadership. When teams fail a lot, they fire their head coach. When boxers fail in the ring, they fire their trainers. Now in this case, the fighter failed. Is that a direct reflection of Bomac?
But that's what I'm saying.
Because Bomac's not the dietitian. Clearly, he's not. He's not. Does Bomac preserve? And I'm not being funny, but does Bomac preserve his integrity as a trainer and say, look, Keyshawn, I gotta let you go, man. Because now you're representing. I got Bud, man. And you're a representation of me. And if you can't get it together and your temperament on the scales and everything, people are looking at me like, what are you doing in the gym? And Bud has to distance himself from that guy because Bud was out there apologizing. I said, Bud, you ain't do shit. But he was there. Shakur's out there running around with this dude. That's not even a representation of Shakur. Wait a minute, or is it? Because he missed weight before. But Bud's not his head trainer.
Correct.
So does Bud distance himself from Keyshawn to preserve his integrity as a trainer? TD Sports in that super chat, he says Andy Cruz was clowning Keyshawn yesterday at the press conference. He said he is Keyshawn's father. Bro, real spit. There's your smoke. KBGJ in that super chat. He says, how you feel about Boost move to 54 from 47? He's moving?
Yeah, they got a few posts out, but I ain't believing that inside because Boost said, if I don't say it, ain't Boost want to be undisputed at 147. That's how I'm taking it. That 150 stuff, that's just clock talk.
Yeah, I don't know, KBG. I ain't hear that. I'll look it up.
Oh no, it's all over, but it's just all over, Drew. It's just people posting stuff, but it ain't nothing official. You know?
Yeah.
That's it. If Boost come out and be like, yo.
I'll wait till he says it because I don't believe everybody because y'all remember this right here? Sports Center 2018. It's finally happening. Deontay Wilder has accepted terms to fight Anthony Joshua. Yeah, that was 2018, y'all. 11,300 retweets, 3,112 quotes, 21,800 likes. Yeah, that was 2018. We're in 2025. Fight never happened.
Nope.
I don't be believing shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make me a believer, man. Stormy says too much enabling of these half asses. Yeah. So if Bomac's collecting a check, then understand that that's just what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Everything else is bullshit.
Thumbs
So
up.
you know,
Yeah.
this is a failure by
he probably knew
Bomac.
he probably knew he wasn't. He probably didn't have a great camp. Probably kept it to himself, and like.
True.
And then probably when it happened, he's like, yo, he's keeping silent about it. That's what's happening. But he probably knew. He knew before he went on the scales because he's a trainer.
Yeah.
What type of camp he had. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Agree with you.
I got another question.
Yeah.
Did Keyshawn take accountability yet?
Nope. It's been a week now. What's going on?
Shout out to my big brother Drew. You know what I'm saying? PP talk, man. No accountability whatsoever.
Motherfuckers tell me I'm too. Matter of fact, I had a brother. I forgot about this. I had a brother I was going back and forth with on my Keyshawn Davis video. The brother said it was a low blow, pointing out the fact that he don't have a father. When I say these dudes don't have fathers, I'm talking about the lack of discipline. And Keyshawn and his brother showed an extreme lack of discipline. So if the brother's watching this, there ain't no beef. Maybe I misread what you said because I was on the move. When I was reading. You wrote a lot, but I invited him to come up to the show.
Yeah.
The invite still stands. I'm about to leave now, but let me know at the bottom of this video if you want to come up and have a conversation so you can clarify what you said. Salute to my brother TD Sports in that super chat. Much love. He said Bomac should be held accountable as well as Keyshawn's full team. Where was Bomac after the weigh-in? Everyone knows Bomac likes three things when his fighters do well: knife, fork,
Hey,
God damn it.
Thomas.
Go!
Hey, Thomas ain't gonna tolerate none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get off Bomac. You know what I'm saying? He's probably somewhere eating salad. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get my day started, y'all, man. Yo, Delano, shout out to you, man. Thank you for rocking with me this morning. I appreciate you.
Shout out, bro.
Peace. My brother Steve Elder Matt, man. See you in Vegas, brother.
You up, bro? I've been ready. You already know.
Happy Father's Day to everybody out there, man.
I appreciate that too. You too. You're daddy.
Tell your brother pull up on me. Pound up your brother for me, man. That's my fam right there.
Yeah.
He good? He good?
Yup.
Absolutely, man. Salute to everybody, man. And y'all stay blessed. And man, I don't know, man. I wanted the goddamn Ryan / De La Hoya / Teofimo fans to pull up, and y'all failed. So with
that's
that
what they
being
always
said,
gonna do.
Yeah, they always gonna fail. So that's cool. With that being said, man, y'all take care of yourselves and each other. In my Jerry Springer voice.
That reminds me of a song.
Okay, have a crappy weekend. Hope your house burns down.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
All my troubles come more nigga. Yeah, it makes me mad. Why you niggas are so against somebody for you?
How much longer do you think your mom
Makes me so mad. Long enough to beat your ass if you fuck up. That's right. You might not get out of the stadium tonight. You gotta be cool because you've been watched.
Can I ask you what's going on? 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 Can I ask you what's going on?